So what's up? Yeah, long time no see, guys. Sorry about that. Now I'm shooting the Raw results. First of all, at the start of Raw, was informed that Black Mulligan is dead. It's sad, even that I don't even know who is Blackjack Mulligan. But still, it's always sad to hear that somebody dies. Then, when it comes to the Raw, Shane McMahon starts whole Raw, and basically, what we all knew that from Twitter that Shane will run again Monday Night Raw, at least one more Monday Night Raw. A few tips basically from the short what Shane talked. He was thinking about the fans' support and informing matches. Women's Championship match between Natalia and Charlotte was informed by him. Tag team tournament for the number one contendership for the WWE Tag Team Championship was informed, and because of the action of Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn had one more chance to get himself into the number one contendership spot. If he wins a match against AJ, he will be added onto that championship match. But after this information, Kevin Owens comes in, basically talks a lot of trash, and he demands his rematch for the Intercontinental Championship because he wasn't getting it. But because of that demand, he didn't get that chance too easily. He would get that chance against the Intercontinental Champion, The Miz, if he wins a match against Cesaro. And that match was next. The match was pretty good, and all out pretty good still. So yeah, but at the ending, Antonio Cesaro won the Intercontinental Championship number one contender spot. So yeah, no championship opportunities to Kevin Owens. Next up was a segment between Charlotte and Rick, and Dr. Phil came in, basically tells Charlotte that Ric Flair is holding her back, that she would have to go on alone, a lot of that. And at the end, Dr. Phil basically mocked the woo thing of Ric Flair. So, yeah. After this segment, we had more of Kevin Owens. He was whining about him getting screwed again and all that, and basically threats to hurt Zayn again, what basically ended up him getting thrown out of the building. So after that, was the New Day segment of the tournament. Basically, they're talking about their booty house and a lot of that thing. After that was the first round of tag team tournament between the Lucha Dragons and Dudley Boys. That was actually a pretty good match, but mostly as a basic match. Dudley Boys won the match. Then, while they were celebrating the match, Enzo Amore and Big Gas comes down. Dudley talks trash on them. Enzo and Cass basically gives them back some trash talk. And sorry guys, I didn't hear much of the things, so I'm not sure will there was ever any, let's just say, matches between them or something like that. But yeah, next up after that was the Roman Reigns segment, him talking about him being in bad, and the League of Nations comes up. Trash talks on Roman about them, any one of them could kick his ass, and so basically that then Roman Reigns calls them in to fight, and basically after all members of League of Nations was attacking on Roman, the Wyatt family comes in, kicks League of Nations ass. Then when they turn their focus on Roman Reigns, Shane McMahon comes in and talks about them being on the same page, and he want to see more, so he putting on the Roman Reigns and Bray Wyatt in the same spot against the League of Nations, 2 members of that. So after that, Dr. Phil comes in the ringside to watch a women's championship match between Natalya and Charlotte. And once again, Natalya won, but because of Ric Flair, Charlotte was disqualified. In that spot, very spot when she was tapping for the sharpshooter. That's actually, I gotta say, guys, truly is pissing me off is the situation with the Ric Flair always getting involved with Charlotte's matches and helping her defeating a lot of people. So after that was basically Sami Zayn's interview about the match and how he would win, and AJ comes in, talks about how he want to keep the match being a one-on-one match. Then after the interview was match between Social Outcast and the Usos. The match was pretty basic. Usos won because Social Outcast was too early celebrating a little bit too early. After the match, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows comes in, beat the living crap out of the Usos. So basically, I actually gotta say I was shocked. Basically, probably I guess shocked, mostly surprised that they are in, but still there's 4 Bullet Club members in WWE. So will there be a Bullet Club in WWE? We don't know yet, at least. So they was in. Then I'm sorry, guys. I don't want to be addressing this next situation too much, but Miz and Maryse was in this segment. Maryse trash talking about some guy with about what's reads on Miz's contract about M&M's and what kind of water he drinks. I actually gotta say I didn't care of less. Then JoJo comes in, asks Miz's opinion on this situation, and Antonio being his number 1 contender. Miz being normal shellfish himself. And then Antonio Cesaro comes in, talks with him, and pisses off Miz enough that he will drink the wrong water. and basically spit that off, then show it off the table. Yeah, still. So next up after that was the match between AJ Styles and Sami Zayn. That match, that's the simplest way to tell what kind of match that was, is awesome. It was truly awesome. That was all out best match of the night, basically. At least on this point. At the end, AJ Styles won. Sami Zayn didn't get his title chance, at least not yet. There might be a possibility that he will get that later, but not yet, at least. Shit. I'm not this tired, actually. I slept pretty good night, but I don't know why I'm doing this, but yeah. So, going on with this results. Chris Jericho's highlight reel started, and Chris Jericho's guest is Chris Jericho. Him being the basic smog of himself, talking a lot about blah 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 and all that. Then Ambrose cuts that down, comes in with the body plant and piece of cardboard, maybe. Comes in, tells Chris Jericho that his show, all that, and gives Jericho first a traffic ticket. Then he gives the memo from Shane McMahon that highlight reel was cancelled and it will be replaced by Ambrose Asylum. The first episode, basically, Ambrose put it on Chris Jericho as the guest of the show, but still. So, Ambrose asking Chris Jericho about his scarf, and Jericho basically telling that first of all, scarf was $750. I don't know what the hell was 750 word on that scarf, but still. Then telling basically Dean Ambrose to get the hell out of his ring. But still, Chris, it's not your ring. It's, if you actually are gonna say whose ring it is, it's basically Vince McMahon's ring, but he ain't telling every single one of person to get the hell out of his ring. And after Chris Jericho smacks Ambrose mic off his hand, Ambrose gives him a dirty deeds and leaves in. So yeah, that was the Ambrose Asylum, basically, let's say episode 1. But still, so next up after that was segment between R-Truth and Goldust. Goldust talking about the tag team tournament and about the audition, and R-Truth's answer for the audition was the tag team tournament. So we will see on Friday how good these two guys are in the same team. So, and on one point, Dr. Phil comes in, tries to basically say something, but he wasn't saying something. He left. After that situation comes up the match between Apollo Crews and Adam Rose with the Bo Dallas, and basically Bo Dallas was trying to help Adam Rose to defeat Apollo, but all to the ending, Apollo defeated Adam Rose and kept basically his undefeated streak on Raw. Because on main card, actually, you can say more like that. So then was the main event, was what was already basically informed earlier at the same day, same night actually, but still, the tag team match between League of Nations and Reigns and Wyatt. Of course, Bray Wyatt with the Wyatt family comes in, then comes up Roman Reigns, then comes up the League of Nations. Match was pretty good, but all out at the ending, we all knew what will be happening. That Roman Reigns and Bray Wyatt will win. I'm happy, but basically it's starting to basically anger me that a lot of guys in WWE, they won't lose in a certain point, but like the Undertaker's undefeated streak ending, I didn't like that the Brock Lesnar won that streak. I would more like to want to see like one more match between HBK and Undertaker, and then HBK would destroy that, but it already happened. You can't say anything. One thing, sorry guys, no unboxings for this, but I got new pairs of wireless headphones. My last ones blew up. These are Maxell Slims. The side is this, and these are pretty good, but you have to put it on right way in your face, that they will go on the right spot with the ears. But yeah, so guys, subscribe to JJ Miss Pantera. A Dare for a Day. A Day with Mina, if I don't remember wrong that name. And if there is any more channels, they will be on description below. And thank you, Tuka, for the awesome intro for this channel. It will be on this video, so yeah, guys, don't forget to leave a comment, like, dislike, and subscribe for more content, and see you guys later.